Welcome back. We're moving forward with unarmed stage combat. Now, these videos are designed to be shown at the end of a unit. So for students that have already been working on armed stage combat, you've heard me reference things from armed stage combat disciplines. Usually, that's not what happens, and oftentimes, unarmed is taught first. So if you are watching this having not studied an armed stage combat lesson, hopefully you've still been able to follow along, and you can ask me or your instructor for further clarification. This next concept is taken directly from the armed combat world, and that is evasions. So we're going to be, once again, going over the 5-step process for evasions. And that 5-step process is eye contact, preparation, evasion, attack, recovery. One more time, eye contact, preparation, evasion, attack, recovery. If you follow that 5-step process, you'll be very, very safe with these evasions. We're also going to introduce a new type of punch called a roundhouse punch. Roundhouse punch, unlike the straights and the jabs and the crosses, is a circular punch where we are going to be twisting and turning and using our hips in the punch. The straights, the jabs, and the right cross, those were all done in a straight line. So the roundhouse is going to look like this. Now, as I prep that, I want my hand just pointed like this, palm pronated down, and I'm going to bring it up here where the audience can see it. That's the preparation. So let's bring Dante into this and take a look here. Okay, so once again, Dante can be oriented in any way that he wants. Let's put him diagonally for this one right here. Cool. And we're going to both be left foot forward here. Okay? And we're going to be in distance, where I could make contact with my partner if I wanted to. So right about here where I can easily reach out and make contact with my partner. So we're going to start by making eye contact. Now when we make eye contact, our fists should both be up here, and I am not in my preparation position yet. I need to start somewhere differently than my preparation. My preparation is going to be here, so I need to start here. If I start here, Dante's never going to know when I'm ready to throw the punch. I have to show him I'm ready now. And if you want, you can also provide an auditory cue for this as well, some kind of signal that Dante doesn't just see, but he also hears. And it'll also help the audience. And this is very useful, especially if we have to do something where one of our backs is turned to the other. Using auditory cues is very, very effective, and also effective when combined with a visual cue. So, we make eye contact, eye preparation. Ah! Bring that up here. Now Dante is going to perform the evasion. His evasion is going to be a duck evasion. He's going to duck down, and he's going to pass back. And he's going to stay down until I've concluded my attack, at which point then we move into recovery, and he stands back up. So let's walk through that. We make eye contact, preparation, evasion, attack, and now recovery. So a couple quick important things here. As he makes his evasion, I need to be able to trust that he is going to move immediately, quickly, completely, without second-guessing himself or flinching, and then he is going to remain in the evaded position until the conclusion of my attack. If he fails to do any of those things, the chance that he might get punched are pretty high, pretty significant. So he needs to do it quickly. He can't do it slowly. He needs to do it immediately. He can't pass back and then duck. He has to duck first and then pass back. He has to duck all the way. He can't just do it halfway. And he has to do it without flinching, so he can't second-guess himself. He has to do it immediately, completely. And then he stays down here until after the attack, even if that attack takes a while. If for some reason I don't attack, he stays down here until that attack occurs, because if he stands up to go, why haven't you attacked? He could get punched right there. Okay, for my part, my fist wants to go through the space where his head was. So I make eye contact, prep, he ducks, my hand goes here where his head was. It does not go here where his head never was. Now, for that reason, I need to spot my target, which means we start out making eye contact, but my eyes do not follow him. So I prep, he goes down, my eyes stay here, they do not go down here looking at him. I spot my target as I move forward and punch through. Okay, now, as you practice this out of distance. So Dante's going to be over there, I'm going to be over here, we're going to go through that process. Here we go. And now we can speed it up and get a little bit faster. Ready? Okay? Now, the important thing is that you follow those 5 steps in that order. I am not allowed to start my attack until I see him start his evasion. Sometimes people like to play chicken with each other, and the person doing the evasion will wait and wait and wait until the attacker begins their attack, and then they start evading. Don't do that. Do not allow your partner to do that. The defender evades first. I do not attack until I see that evasion happen. So practice this a few times out of distance, and then do it in distance a few times. Here we go. Oh, sorry, I didn't step forward. Let's try it again. And here we go. And then we recover, and that's what I want to see. So I would like to see you do a right roundhouse evasion, and for this one, you're allowed to do either the attacker or the evasion role in this. You can attack and have your partner evade, or you can have your partner attack and have you evade. It's up to you. I just want to make sure that both of you are following that 5-step procedure in order. All right? Best wishes.